All right. As you can see, I'm by myself because my brother Stevie, never answers his phone or doesn't answer his messages. But when he wants to go play golf, oh my God, he'll get a hold of you. So I didn't take him golf this week. That's probably was all man. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so here we are at PudSportsRadio.com. And my name is Udall Pena. We are going to do a good show tonight on right here at Strange Nights. As you can see, I have my familiar glasses. I have some of my instrumentation right here, ready to blast away the night because that's what we got to do. I got my sprayer right here, my own personal little sprayer. Watch this. Oh, it smells good too. Alcohol. That's right. I got alcohol all over my face. What can I say? I got my Southtown 101 hat on. Got my Spurs shirt on, and Timmy's in the corner. Hi, Tim. How's it going? I wish he was still playing. Well, he might coach. Who knows? So what else is going on? The guys just gave me a bunch of little packets of mayonnaise and mustard. I appreciate that because I'm going to make about enough sandwiches for 30 or 40 sandwiches tonight. For Janet's work, she works at SAMC at the emergency room, so she's right on the front lines of all these crazy people going through all this crazy stuff we're going through right now. Hopefully things are calming down a little bit here. We hope they do. They continue to calm down and people don't go so crazy. Like my brother and his friends, they went to the coast this weekend, right there, Bob Hall Pier, and it was packed. He didn't go fishing. They were just, partying on the beach. And he said, well, how was people's face? Oh, my God, Stevie showed up, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. I don't believe it.
You're lucky people.
Wait a minute. Here.
What's up?
I just want you to clean the mic. Here, clean the mic.
Thank you very much, sir.
Clean it here. Spray it on the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe my brother Steve. He actually, no wonder he doesn't answer the phone because he just shows up.
Oh, did you call me? You got
did I call you? Text me. I texted you 5 times. Okay. I called you 5 times.
Yeah, last time he said this, it was 1 time.
Oh, no. Look, there's 5 or 6 texts. I don't even know if you know how to spell text. T-E-X, text.
Yeah, no, D-I-C-K.
Oh, That's a good one, Siri. So here we are live at Pud Sports Radio right off of St. Mary's and Parita. And don't forget, they're still serving wonderful food till 10 o'clock tonight. Every night they've been doing great takeout business out here. They've got those chicken on a stick still from Fiesta. Even though we didn't have Fiesta, it's not going to be till November. It's going to be kind of weird. We're all cold. Hey.
Just for the record, there are no texts.
A bull crap. Well, let me show you my phone. I can't because my phone's on. There are texts on there on your messages.
That's my messages.
No, man. That's not your messages.
That's you. Those are my messages.
No, man. No. There's some kind of communication. We're having some kind of form of higher communication problems here, and I don't know
it's
why.
Like lower communication.
There's something that there's some effort has not been done to communicate properly in our computers. So I swear I did on messages. I sent you a bunch of message on your phone. It says message. Look at your phone calls.
I got nothing to look at. Hang on.
Forget it. He's here. Yay! I was calling more. Can you come out?
More said he was going to come out there. He's going to come.
No, he's not going to come. He's such a crybaby, man. But we are going to call him. You're going to call him. You call him. We're going to call him about 10 o'clock and so he can harass us.
There it is. One text, folks. 1.
Okay. Did you answer it?
No, because you did it like 2 minutes ago.
No.
Hi, Preston.
Okay, who's out there? Hey, Victor! Everyone say hello to Victor.
Hey, Victor, sister.
Hey, hello. Stevie says hello.
What's up, baby?
It's our cousin.
Hola, chico.
He's hello, chico.
Hola,
and our
muchacho,
other cousin
muchacho.
Freddie and Susan and Gino and all them.
Those of us that are still kicking.
Most of us still cooking. Yeah, I tell you, man. I was thinking about living at going to our mama's house or Mama Thetta's house, our grandmother in Corpus Christi. You know, when you got all the relatives together, wasn't that the best?
That was the best time ever.
When you were, cousins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you just got in trouble. We were very destructive, but we were,
every time I went there, they cut my hair.
Well, Steve, you got to remember when you were a little kid. Half the time you were wearing this long skirted pajama bottom.
No, it was a t-shirt.
Was it a t-shirt?
It was a giant t-shirt.
It was just like
I know, I still got it.
It's like Pigpen from Peanuts. That's exactly what Stevie was. Everyone was just dirt flying all over the place, man. Dirt and mud.
Hey,
right?
so can we go see Mom on Mother's Day? Can we do the window thing, or what are we gonna do?
Call them. Let's call them tomorrow,
All right.
and I'll set it up for you.
Let's do it.
Between 9 and 11 o'clock. They're going to do it for all the moms.
What day is that?
Sunday.
Okay, Sunday. Okay, good.
Sunday. So let me remind me tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll call you and I'll say I'll set it up because
you gotta
I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be.
You got to call ahead.
Well, yeah, they're already going to set something up. They just want to, they want to take them all out because they want to do it in the shade and the doorway. And I did it the other day. I went over there. And
I saw that. She looks so cute.
She looked great. Went to go see my mom. She's 94 years old. She's at the Alamo Heights Rehab Center, the best one in town.
They're doing a great job, man.
Nobody there has gotten sick from this COVID. Nobody has died or anything like that. I mean, they've already got some crazy people there anyway.
Wait till they get their vaccinations, then they'll be sick.
But anyway, I got to see Mom, and she was great. I got
all
the
girls. So cute.
Oh, she's
She's
eating.
Incredible.
Talked to one of the people that take care of her. Said, "Oh man, she eats and she's fine. She's, I said, well, do you think she knows who you are? I said, yeah. She smiled, and I put my face up there, and I put everybody's pictures on there on the phone, and she thought it was great. It was great. So,
just on a side note, Gretchen was going to come by, and one of my actors, Mike Guerra, was going to come by. So,
and
I don't know how they know if they know to come to the back door, or I didn't see the cars out there. So hopefully they'll make it next week.
Why don't you call them on the phone?
Text now. I'll text them.
They come to the back door, ring on the doorbell, and we'll let them in. And that'll be kind of cool. So,
if not, I'll see if they can come on.
So anyway, like I say, here we are at Pub Sports Radio. They've been doing all kinds of shows all week long. We had a last week's show. We had a real good show last week. I'm so glad Stevie's here. So we'll do an hour and a half tonight.
Here we go.
And hopefully we're going to have some people show up. But anyway, my brother and them, they went down there. They said, yeah, we cooked a bunch of steaks and got sunburn on the beach. I said, I wouldn't have gone this past weekend. I mean, obviously it was going to be packed. All these people, I finally get out of the house. So come on, you've been out of the house. But you want to get out and do something, So that's something. That's one of my bottom 10 lists there.
What is it?
Of these things that you finally got to do when you finally, you're going to get to those things you're going to do when you have the time to do it. Now that you have the time,
like bathe.
Like bathe, yeah. And take the stuff between your toes. Get
yeah.
What do they call that, toe jam?
And use it to grease your tires.
And grease your tires. They don't call it squeezers for nothing. Thank you.
Yeah.
So anyway, got all my toys out today. How you doing, Mr. Preston?
That's all.
Mr. Preston, tell them your story about the pizza.
Okay, so I went to Central Market Tuesday, maybe. And I get 5 pizzas.
Oh, you have 5?
Yeah. Well, I got these pizzas because they were rated 8.8 out of 10 by this renowned pizza review guy.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So I get these
Victor
pizzas.
and Carlos. Hello, Carlos. Okay, go ahead. 7 or 8? I'm listening.
5 pizzas. I cook one. The cheese tastes weird.
A little cheesy.
Yeah. So I look at the back of the box.
Yeah.
It says Best Buy January 2020. It is May 2020.
That's horrible.
4 months old.
Ooh.
So I direct messaged Central Market on Twitter and made a scathing tweet.
Nice. Love those 2 words together. Scathing tweet.
Scathing.
And they kept messaging me, sir, we'll do all we can to help you out. If you come to the store, we'll get you a refund, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So the next day I go down there.
Yeah.
And the lady goes, here, we'll refund you your pizza, and here's 2 complimentary pizzas.
Oh my God.
So that's what I got.
Did you check the expiration date?
I did. They made sure it was September 2020. So
well, what about those other 4 pizzas? Were they all the same?
So I returned them.
Yeah.
And then they gave me the refund, so the cash back, and then they gave me 2 free pizzas.
Wow.
So I mean, I got my money back, and I got 2 pizzas, but
and then you look back behind you, and the busser was putting the pizzas on his wheel covers.
Yeah. So what I was gonna do, I told Jeff this. I was gonna go in there. I was going to take each pizza,
Sarah.
Wow,
and I was going to look at the date and yell, if coronavirus doesn't kill you, Central Market will.
Nice. That's a scathing tweet if I ever heard one.
I knew I would probably get arrested, and then I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, well, but there's a couple of choices.
It's a horrible story.
A couple of things you could have done with those pizzas. You could have used them for first base, second base, third base. Never home because they're not square. They're round. And then you could have used it as a frisbee. course, it would have hit you and infected your ear, and then you would have had all the stuff, and you'd have eyes like this. Okay.
My will cover funny story was a lot funnier.
I didn't think so. But I
Well,
tell you,
the worst is these pizzas cost $10 a pop.
my God.
Yeah.
So who recommended this?
Why do you go to those pizza places when you can get fresh pizza from those for $5, $7, $10, man? Come on.
I heard this place called Dough is one of the best pizza
Oh
places.
yeah,
in
I've never
town.
eaten there. It's right
Yeah.
down the street from where I used to work. Yeah, it is one of the best. But I'm just wondering how these restaurants have started. Some of them have started opening up and stuff. Everyone say hello to Sarah. Hello, Sarah.
Well, I'm glad you're alive, Preston.
Well,
I'm alive and kicking. Although if I would have got salmonella, I would have had a lawsuit on my hands.
Oh, no
on,
kidding.
right on.
Well, it's hard to prove salmonella. It is. Well, but you had the evidence. You had the evidence. It was eaten halfway, but they would have said, "Well, we need some of the feces spent on the sassway. You know, we can't believe. How did we know you ate it? It could have been a rat." But I had a product problem this past week. Sometimes, I get those Gatorades, the little cork ones, and I can't open it. And I work out. I lift weights. I swim. I went 20 miles on the bike yesterday.
He works out.
And I could not open this thing. I was pounding this shit up.
Gatorades are hard to open sometimes.
And so I had to go get a pair of channel locks, big pair of mine, taking apart, and they finally came off.
Wow.
And so I did the same thing. I got online and I said, "Hey man, I'm 66. I work out. I do all this kind of stuff, but I can't open your chicken shit bottle of stuff. Well, sometimes the machines get real stuck. I don't care. Figure out something different. Put a little wave on it or something. Make it easy to turn." They were hard. So anyway, they're sending me coupons too. So big deal. But I tell you, one time I found in a bottle of Bud. Now that we're talking about products, a little some kind of thing growth on the bottom of inside the bottle, like something some mold had grown in, and I swallowed it. I said, "What the hell is that?" That was 20, 40, 30 years ago. So obviously it hasn't affected me.
I'm almost done here. I'm just emailing. I'm just texting Gretchen and Mike.
Okay, good. Take your time. So anyway, like I say, we're all been washed in and docked in and tucked in and all that stuff, wondering what the hell's going on, and they're starting to loosen things up, which is good, because that means that more women will be on the street going, "Hey, I'm ready to party," because it's been kind of tough going out, or I don't go out, but just seeing people, talking to people, I was on the bike yesterday, on the trail. Got to go the other way, man. Oh my God!
Did you go north?
Yeah, only like 5 miles. I did like 18.
How'd you get there?
Well, I took my bike.
No, I mean what route?
Same spot where we're at Tobin.
Uh-huh.
Instead of going south, I went north, and you go through Los Patios, and I went for about 5 miles.
Oh, because I went through Los Patios coming back. Oh, that's the trail I go through.
Yeah, so you can take it all the way to 1604, but it says because some of it's through private property, riding a bike and stuff through the beautiful countryside there, and wonderful green belt ways that some of the mayors have set up and stuff, which is incredible. And but it says, some of it's private property when you get close to Los Patios, and they close at dawn. I said, "Oh shit, I'm stuck behind this gate. I have to throw the bike over and climb over." So we got to go out there like at about 3 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning. So this will take 2 hours to go to 1604 and then drift back, And then so I went another 4 miles on the other route. So I did about almost 18 miles.
So when you went to 1604 through Los Patios,
no, I didn't go all the way to 1604.
Oh, okay.
But I went from where we were at Tobin and went through Los Patios there, and then went on that sidewalk that's made sidewalk. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's all open. It's a little windy.
Yeah. It's kind of
that's why I almost wrecked.
Yeah, very easy because it's not that wide. It's about as wide as this table,
Yeah.
And two fat people trying to go through on a bike, and then I didn't crash, but I kind of fell over because my one part of the bike, little air pump came out, and so I couldn't grab it, and I went kink, and everybody saw it. Said, "Are you okay, old man?" I said, "Yeah, man, I'm fine. Come on. Hey, I was in theater. I know how to fall. Hey."
Yeah, man. I learned from Chevy Chase, man.
So anyway, so much about products and stuff like that. And
that does remind me of one story. And I was in LA.
What's that?
Some lady, her husband or brother was an EMT or something like that.
Yeah.
And came home with a finger.
Oh my God. In the sandwich?
No, just came home with a tip of a finger.
What happened to his finger?
It wasn't his, it was somebody else's.
Well, where did he get the finger?
Because he worked EMT or something. He has something to do with the medical field. So he stole a piece of this finger. It fell off that got chopped off his guy and gave it to his wife, and she stuck it in her Wendy's chili.
And she went and sued him?
Yeah, she got 3 years prison.
Yeah,
for fraud.
Because she couldn't believe whose finger was it.
Well, it was just a stupid idea.
Well, I mean, nobody had a finger was missing a tip, right?
Well, somebody did.
Well, somebody was. Wow. Well, that's true. I got a piece of something in my
Yeah, isn't that a
burger.
horrible thing to do? She put it in her chili, and it was like they could tell from the beginning it was planted there. It was so
no kidding,
it was so
man.
horrible. So
Well,
horrible.
one time I was at HEB, and this guy was poking his finger into all of the ground beef. Oh, this ain't fresh. Oh, this ain't fresh. And the guy came. I said, "What the hell you think you're doing? You're ruining all that meat, sticking your finger." Well, no, this. Well, then you don't buy stuff here. Get out.
What it was? He was poking his finger through the plastic.
Through the plastic, trying to see how red it was all the way through. Oh no, man!
Oh, I see. Because sometimes it's brown on the inside.
Well, then there's one guy. The guy says, "Man, we get sued all the time." One guy came and said, "Look, man, I found cigarette butts in my ground beef." Get out of here! You guys stuffed them in there, you know. Now, one time I was walking through the parking lot and I slipped and almost hit a bumper, you know, but I was okay. And I've fallen a couple of times, you know, but I get up. One time the old man was walking through an HEB. Well, I was picking an HEB. Great store though. Was going to an HEB and he was in his 70s. You know, my dad has a good left hook, and this guy tried grabbing his wallet. He was walking HEB, so he grabbed him and popped him in the mouth, and then kicked him a couple of times. And everyone comes out, "You all right?" He says, "Yeah. Where's that son of a bitch?" And they
wow, I believe it.
Yeah. So don't be messing with us old man. We might look stupid and a little slow and all that, but just get a little close, man. We know how to hug. That's all I can tell you, man. But anyway, thank you all for listening tonight. We've had
baby.
People out there
Southtown 101.
We are on pubsportsradio.com on Facebook live right now, and then we are live on YouTube also. What's nice about YouTube and Facebook is that, well, on YouTube it's a lot better sound. You know, we're trying to get not real close here on the microphone, because this microphone, we don't get it close. We get, I got it up high, but sometimes people can't hear us on Facebook, but they can on YouTube, and you can catch us all week. We got last week's show on there. I want to say hello to what's his face at Stop and Shop tonight. He's supposed to be listening.
Who?
I forget his name. Big guy who works at that Stop and Shop over there off of Bassey.
Oh, the one that I won that $200 at.
Did you win $200?
Remember that time we were going golfing, or I won $200?
Oh yeah. Oh man, let me tell you, I played golf there again. It's Mark. Woo, I tell you, man.
Sound like it was a good game.
It was a great game. Well, in the last two holes, we were at Alsatian, it's par 5, and I hit the ball solid, goes right down the middle, bounces on the hard grass, and then goes into the creek. I said, "Wasn't supposed to do that." So right there, you know,
supposed to do that.
Well, it was supposed to go into the creek. I was like about 225 yards away, but it did a little more bounce than it normally does. Anyway, I lost by 1
certain times a year,
and I lost $3. But but I had like 31 putts. He had
that's
39.
pretty good. That's really good.
But he had 4 regs. So what can I say?
Wow.
So anyway, I hope everyone's week has been going good. We're still, this is like what, the second month of coronavirus and all that crap and stuff are going. My wife, like I say, is right in the front lines and stuff, and she changes clothes before she comes home and stuff like that. So we've been really, really clean.
This high. I
did clean the house today. I forgot.
Us being apart from each other I think it's lowering our immune systems.
No. Well, it does,
because
in a way.
That's how our immune systems get.
Well, yeah, the herd immunity.
Well, not only that, we're just touching each other, going to the beach.
Yeah.
That's how we build immunity.
Drinking out of the same beer. Give me
that
beer.
Smoking out of the same pipe. I mean, wait a minute. What?
Holding the same fishing pole. Touching the same bait.
So us being
was your hand in that bait?
Us being away from each other actually is lowering our immune system.
Well, in a way, yes, it does. They want that herd immunity.
Yeah, it's just dumb
because we need it. But
now
this whole
thing is just terrible.
Now they're coming out with some these kids are getting extra disease out of New York.
Yeah, they think it's Kawasaki disease, but they're not certain about that.
You have that Zachary disease, right?
Zachary.
Yeah, Zachary.
Facebook, Zachary like your ass.
Zachary like your ass.
Zachary disease.
And funny thing is, I was coming up with all kinds of things, like it was getting me that these guys were coming up with the guns going, "Oh, you're not going to take away my freedom." So I said, that's okay. I just want to know if there's going to be enough room in that casket with you and your guns. Because when that virus gets a hold of you and you're not recovered, you're going to get buried with your guns.
Nothing's going to happen.
Come on, man.
Nothing's going to happen to these people.
All these people, yeah, I know, but but they can't use a gun to fight a disease.
They're starting to find out that
you can't
30 to 40% of the people they say died from COVID aren't dying from COVID.
Yeah, they're dying from everything else.
Everything else.
So what else?
But that is a good one though. You take the gun with you to casket. I kind of like that.
Now, and the thing is, you can't really party.
Jesus will go. You sure about the AR?
Yeah. I just want to make sure there's enough room for your guns or ammo because that COVID you try to shoot down with your gun didn't work. Okay. Now, if you want to party hardy and close to your friends. Now, another thing I didn't get to, I didn't want to talk about before I go into my real list is, they're complaining about the stimulus check that, a lot of the poor people got, which is not one of them. And I haven't gotten it, because I got to file some other papers.
I'm not going to get mine. I may not ever get mine.
Why not?
Because they haven't even done my taxes yet.
No, but when's the last time you did your taxes?
About 5-6 weeks ago.
No. Oh, okay. Well, then they'll be on there.
Well, yeah, but it's going to be September or October before I get it.
Yeah. Well, I hope it's going to be that way because I've been trying.
And I can't get my damn unemployment because it just got all screwed up.
How did it get screwed up?
Well, I didn't know when you file for unemployment, you got to request a payment. So you
request a payment?
Yeah, you got to do it. And then a certain day you got to why the hell did I fill it out if I got to say, hey, I need this money?
Well,
and then you got to tell them I need the money. So I didn't do that. Now it's past the date. Now it's all screwed up and I can't get a touch of them.
So you got to do it again online?
Well, I'm trying to do it online. I'm going to try to do it again tomorrow.
Well,
I literally called 800 times this morning.
Well, I did it online.
800 times I called.
I did it online last week, and when Ronnie was helping me, and then they sent me some messages, and they didn't say anything like that.
You got to request payment.
You got to request payment? Don't they just automatically send it to you?
Nope. You got to request a payment.
Okay. Well, then I'll get on it tonight or tomorrow. Yeah. I'll look at it.
I find out the hard way.
Do it online. Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. I haven't gotten any of that money.
It's not like I've ever had to do this before.
No, I have. I've done it before, but it wasn't that different.
Never filed for unemployment.
So I tell you, one of the things that they noticed that the stimulus check is being used for, and it's funny how the government can find out all this information all of a sudden. So one of the things they found out is that a lot of the live sex cams have been doing a lot of increasing business, incredible business. I kid you not.
I wouldn't know.
Well, that's what they're showing. That's what they're saying. The government already knows this. Well, we know there's a big jump in sex cams, and all these women are getting good tips. And it's going to be because of that stimulus. It must be that stimulus check. Oh my God! And then another one says yes. And then there's been an increase in lottery sales too. That jumped up too.
No, actually, there's been a decrease.
No, they've been saying they've been using it.
Well, I said a lot of people using a stimulus check, but overall, the lottery.
Well, I would think that
the lottery is suffering bad right now.
Really? I didn't
read that. Oh yeah.
Oh wow. So anyway, 9 bottom ways that the virus, has been messing around with, and what I'm trying to do is finish the things that we haven't done, that you put off. You keep putting off, right? How many times you put things off? Oh, I'll take care of it. I'll do it then, right? Here, I'll do it. So number 1, bottom things I have not accomplished during this lockdown.
That you haven't accomplished.
I haven't accomplished. Number 1.
That you should have because you had time.
Because I have time.
Okay.
And I still have time because I'm not going back to work for 2 weeks.
Okay.
I have not finished reading the book I started reading about Area 51. I mean, I know a lot about it, but
oh, really? That's interesting.
it's a good book, and I've only.
I think I remember that. You brought it to the show one time, didn't you?
Yeah, it's around here somewhere. So I haven't finished it yet, okay, because the other thing's coming up.
Because it's only up to area 40.
Oh, that's all I meant. There's 51 areas. What the hell? I can't.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my back is killing me. Let me see. I've got a pinched nerve back here.
Oh, you don't know what happened? What happened? How'd that happen?
Oh, I slept on it wrong or something. I just got a pinched nerve.
Oh, no, that sucks.
And that's why I got this little kid thing. I put my arm in, and if I do some certain movements, I'm in pain.
God, I hope you're all right, man. That sucks.
Oh, yeah, it does suck. Yeah, it does suck.
Wow.
So anyway, so if you hear me go, yeah,
oh, wow.
It's because Stevie didn't grab me. It's because I'm in pain.
That's terrible. What's the next one? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, this is great.
So that's the first one. I have not finished my Area 51 book.
That's tragic.
Number 2, however, I have finished looking at all my old Playboy magazines.
Nice.
Because they always have great articles, right? They always have great articles.
9 articles of clothing.
9 articles of clothing, but great articles. Great articles. They always have good reading.
They actually did have a lot of good articles. That magazine did have. It actually did have a lot of good articles.
They did. So number 2, I still haven't cleaned out the trunk of my car until I realized the other day that I have old Playboy magazines still stashed in there too.
along with the body.
You gotta send my truck. That's my camping truck. I put my tent back there. I put stuff back there. Like today at Goodwill, I found they were open Goodwills, and I found a nice.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I found a little play golf set. It's got a driver, a putter, and a chipper. and foam balls so we can play on the beach.
Oh, that sounds great.
We always do that. We have to do
All
something.
right, all
We
right.
can play it in my
I
backyard.
like that idea.
We can practice.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So that's number 2. Number 3, I haven't finished that shelving project for my wife. I started 2 years ago. Okay. Then I finally realized I now have shelves for my magazines.
Nice.
So
I like it.
number 4, I finally cleaned out everything I had hanging in the corner of my garage. Then I realized that that's where I left my stationary bike, you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause, you know, you put a shirt here, you put a
There
something
it
there,
is.
and then you put something else on it, and I'll get to work out. Yeah, no. And then you can't find it. Where's everything at? And then there's all that stuff in the corner.
It's pretty
That's
funny.
my stationary bike. Thank you. Number 5, I finally started to use all those recipes I've been saving for years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
but I want to ask you somebody. Does anyone know what Crisco is?
Right. Manteca.
Manteca.
Crisco is bad manteca.
Bad manteca.
Crisco is
It's actually your jet fuel.
yeah, it is a what is the word? It's a hydrogen. No, but it's also it's like
Hydrogenized oil.
hydrogenated. It's a fake. It's like a fake.
We
It's like fake lard.
grew up with that, man.
With that and lard.
Crisco
We got-
and lard
Crisco and lard. Yeah.
and beans and tortillas and rice.
Uh,
Number 7, I finally found my inner peace. That's what happens when you drink a 12-pack of beer and 5 shots of tequila. I found inner peace and I passed out or I pissed a lot or something. I don't know.
what?
I don't think I
Inner
have
peace.
room for another shot.
I did get really drunk yesterday, though.
Well, I did the other night at 11:45. I said I just had a wonderful shot of tequila.
I love it, man. I should have done a
Number
couple
8.
before I came here.
Number 8, I finally realized that all those beautiful women who want to be friends with me on Facebook all come from the same Russian town.
Nice.
Oh, I want to be friends with you. Why?
I hope it's the one Mila Kunis comes from.
You know, you want to send me a picture of you, and I'll send you a picture of why. I can just go online and get it for free. Why don't I want to?
They say the town Mila Kunis came from, they all look like her.
I believe it, man. Well, they all look like what's her face, Sofia Vergara. They all look like that in South America, man. They're hot, man.
What country is she from?
She's from Brazil. Brazil, I think.
Brazil?
No, Colombia. Those Colombian women.
I think it's Colombia. Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, you know, when they do those contests, you know, they all pump up their asses and
Colombia
stuff.
women are always beautiful.
Well, they all have certain aspects, and there's people out there that didn't pump up all the parts of the body, man. So that was our bottom 8, ladies and gentlemen.
not
Thank you.
bad,
Thank
not
you,
bad,
thank you.
not bad.
I came up with
pretty
that about
good,
an hour
pretty
ago.
good, pretty good,
But,
pretty
what
good.
else is going on?
Okay.
Pretty good.
I like that. Now I got shells for my magazines.
Now I got shows in my magazines. I knew there was a reason for that.
That's
And
pretty
we got
good.
that one.
That's pretty good.
I got this one. Oh, this one didn't work anymore. Oh, I'm out of bullets. I'm out of
Oh.
bullets.
This is pretty cool, man. Got our for you radio people. We got our sabers here.
Oh, there it is.
Our fighting sabers to fight off the disease. And I'm from that planet right there.
What planet? What? Oh, that planet up there?
That's where I'm from.
No, that's my planet.
Oh, I mean I'm from
No,
that.
I'm
planet.
from that planet. No, you're not. I'm
I'm
from
from
that
that-
planet. No, that's my planet over there. Oh, my back is
Oh
killing me.
no!
Here, hit it right here, right there.
Hit
No, yeah, hit it. Oh,
How's that? How's that?
it feels
We're also a massage parlor.
good. Yeah. When are they gonna open it?
Does it really hurt?
Oh, yeah, right. Oh.
Is that better? Is that better?
Oh, God.
Oh wow! Y'all never thought this would be on the radio.
Yeah. Live massage
That
right here
sucks,
on
man.
radio. Hey, don't forget about these guys.
Oh
Talking about them.
yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's do one of our sponsors: stress, anxiety, joint pain, PTSD, and insomnia. It's the first time I ever heard about CBD was doing this show.
I could use that.
Natural, bad. Natural Heights, 1880 Nacogdoches Road, folks. 210-592-1060, 592-1060. Natural Heights, CBD for stress, anxiety, joint pain, PTSD, insomnia, and bad radio.
You are listening tonight to Pub Sports Radio at Strange Nights. We've been doing this now for over 2 years. The pub has been closed, of course, well, the bar, but we're still serving food.
Food's there.
Wonderful
They still got booze and food to go. They got booze and food to go. The
Booze
food here is
and
good,
you-
folks. Southtown
Hey, man,
101.
Can you go
Marita and St. Mary's.
Hey, can you go order a couple of margaritas right now? Well, you don't have any money. That's right. Do you take a card? Do they take a card?
Would they make us a margarita?
No, that's okay. We can come to my house. I got margaritas there.
Ooh, that sounds wonderful.
That's what I'm
Yeah, I could
Just
sure.
crash out there. Just
I
crash
could
out.
sure use the tequila.
You can crash out in the tent in the back.
Ooh,
if you
that
want.
might be fun.
Let's just.
No, because I got to get up in the morning and do my darn. I got to call those people. Try to get my. Damn it.
Oh, that's right. Well, you're not gonna be drunk.
Well, I still might do it because I can call them from the tent. So I
What-
can just use my phone. Yeah.
that's right. What? That's
And I can just bring my laptop too.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I'll be able to do it tomorrow. I think I'll be able to figure it out.
I didn't know you got to ask for the payment.
Well, I mean, see, I got mixed messages. I call them once, they go, well, if you've already filed, then you don't need to do anything else. And then I get on another site, they go, well, you're getting your money because you haven't done this. I go, well, the other site said I'm good. This one says I'm not good. But you basically, you got a filing date 2 weeks after the filing date. So you might want to look for this. It gives you the day you're supposed to request payment.
Oh.
And you got to do it every 2 weeks. And really, it's just a system.
Yeah, you got to do that every 2 weeks.
It's a system of checks and balances to see if you're looking for a
Okay,
job.
so
basically, you do that and you ask
a
a
week ago
couple of
Sunday. So like this coming Sunday,
you might have done it. Did they ask you a couple of questions?
I
Did you start looking for a job?
Well, yeah, they sent that. Yeah.
Well, then if you did that, then you probably did request payment.
Hell, I don't know.
Yeah, so you just might want to check into it. I
still haven't got my
I found out
W-2.
the hard way.
I'm having a hard time getting 1040 forms, man.
Oh no,
The damn IRS office is closed, and then trying to get my wife to print them out so we can send it in, and then figure out what we owe again.
Well, the people
that
the people manning these phones are busting their butts every day.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's like,
let me tell you. So
yeah.
anyway, we're tired of bitching and crying and all that good
Yeah.
stuff, but we're there, man.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, let me tell you a story. I got a friend of mine named I hope she's okay with I say her name, Graciela Pena, out in Laredo somewhere, or Miss Pena. We'll just say Miss Pena. And what's really neat, I met her online through Bianca, who used to work, who lives out there in Montana right now, in a beautiful, beautiful ranch.
Bianca, is that the girl you used to date, Bianca?
No, we're just friends.
Okay.
Anyway, Charlie dated her though. Yeah, upstairs in the little romper room we had at that store.
Oh wow, wow.
Anyway,
I like it.
hey,
You had a romper
we
room.
can play poker on my.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it was actually
that's a good idea. Good idea.
source. But anyway, Bianca, she lives out there in Montana, and she's showing me a picture. She calls me on night at about 1:00 in the morning. She's there with her boyfriend. Hey, what are you doing? Well, I was watching TV and getting stoned, but now that you called me, wonderful. She says, "You won't believe, man. I got eagles fighting in my yard." Well, put up a sign. Tell them to quit doing that. But
what, eagles?
yeah, she has eagles that actually fly they fight in the yard.
Put up a sign. So
put up a sign. Don't fight somewhere else.
no fighting. No fighting eagles.
No fighting
That's
eagles.
fascinating.
Well, it's a beautiful country she lives in. Beautiful country. But anyway,
that's amazing.
What story was I getting to about Bianca?
Something weird. You said something weird or some crazy story.
Anyway, so this friend of mine, I met her online, Miss Pena, and her dad's name is Udaldo.
Oh wow,
Udaldo.
Well, that's crazy.
She said, I've never met anybody else that had that name. They're all over South America and Brazil.
Yeah, it's a South. I think so. That's right.
Yeah, and my dad got that name.
It's more South American than it is Spanish, I think.
He got it from a bishop in Mexico City. So that's the first time this girl ever heard anybody else named Udaldo.
Udaldo.
And that's me. Hey.
Udaldo.
And this is Steve. Stephen, what's your middle name?
Louis.
Stephen Louis Pena.
Yeah.
So anyway, she had a wonderful story about UFO. It really happened to her and her boyfriend at the time. And they were out camping they had a canoe. They actually had a canoe, and they went down this river, and there was a flat area off the river there that they were going to camp on. It was a big old rock, and so beautiful. Just nobody's out there. It's in a kind of a cloudy night, a little bit of clouds, but they can see the stars are real, real clear. Either way, and she said all of a sudden they're both looking, she and her boyfriend looking up in the sky, and they see 3 dots of light just kind of going together.
Oh, wow.
And she's going, who is that? Adi, how you doing, Adi? Nelly, customers, Nelly.
All right.
Quit telling all my customers, Nelly. I'll be back. Anyway, they were laying on the rock, and they saw 3 lights kind of go together. And then they stopped. They stopped right above them, up in the sky. And then they started coming down. And they're going, oh my God, let's get the hell out of here. And then they did. They put their stuff back into the canoe and took off.
Wow, that's weird.
And they started going down the river. I said, what are we taking off for? Because we're going to have to camp somewhere. So let's just stop. And then when they stopped, they found a place. I said, okay, let's camp here. And then we got to go see what's up on that rock because they saw a big, bright light. So they climbed up this one rock. It was even at
Where
night.
were they? What town?
No, it's somewhere in Texas, canyon somewhere.
Okay.
And then they go up to this rock, and there's nothing there. There's no big light there. And they were freaked out. They saw these lights actually came down on them, shine on them, and then took off. I said, wow, man, that's too much. So that's happening. And then all kinds of stories. You know, I looked up on National UFO Reporting Center, and half the stories are about all those satellites or those string of satellites that are going all over the world.
The SpaceX.
Yeah,
or,
the SpaceX.
the
Alan Musk or Musk is whatever. You know,
yeah,
and,
Lee.
and,
I forget the guy's name.
yeah,
Musk.
and they're. But I tell you, do you watch
Elon Musk?
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Do you watch that Skinwalker Ranch? Have you seen?
I've seen that.
I have read a book about it. I've read books about. In fact, we were going to do a movie. Remember, you were involved with a movie a long time ago called The Skinwalkers. Remember that?
Wow.
And it was that, and I went in there, and the author was there, the playwright was there, and she said, "You're perfect for this part." I was like, "Good, put me in."
I forgot all about that.
And it was called Skinwalker or Skin Dancer or something like that. And I got this. I had the script. You had the script, and nothing ever happened.
Whatever. When was that? I forgot all about that.
You were at Mama's. God, that was in the 70s, man.
No, I did have one.
70s or early 80s.
You might be thinking of the one little movie we were going to do called Rock Race.
No.
That was another one that I had the lead role in. We never made it.
It had Skin Dancer or Skin Dancer.
Forgot all about that.
Yeah,
That's right.
And how's your other movie going on, man?
Well, it's on hold since we haven't been able to get together. I know we almost got our director of photography paid. I think we just owe him a few $100 more.
Well, that's not bad.
And again, once we get all that money paid out, then we can start getting it professionally edited.
And what's the name of the
movie?
It's
looking pretty good. Laura's Fate.
And it's going to be on Netflix or something like that?
Well, I don't know. I just know we're going to be able to get it out there. I just think our ability to get it out there is going to be a lot better than we thought.
This LA screenwriter I knew, he said, if it's up on the screen, somebody made money. So if you can get it up on the screen.
That's true.
You're going to make money.
I think we're going to make money on it. I really do.
So,
it's a good movie, man. And then the other one I got that I got a lead role in. Hopefully we'll start making that one.
Oh, you got a lead role in a?
Yeah, I don't know if I told you. I play a trip line, a biker.
You do?
Yeah, I play
you play a good biker. A meth
addict biker.
A meth. Okay.
My name is Triple I. It's a really cool role. I'm very fortunate.
Are you going to pay for this, or is it?
I don't know. We're trying to get the money together for the trailer, but it looks pretty organized. And the guy who wrote it, Frank Thomas, it's really a good script. It's really a good script.
Well, if you need some help,
I will. We're gonna probably need
a semi-fat biker in there. Let me know.
Actually, I know we're gonna.
Hey, but
I know we're gonna be able to use you and Morris in this one. I know. It's gonna be very cool.
Yeah, Morris is gonna call about 10 o'clock. Okay.
Oh, good. But I have been teaching online. It's kind of neat. I'm mastering Zoom, and so I've been coaching a lot of my actors online now. So any of you guys out there that know me, I'm starting to do classes online, and it's a lot less expensive since I don't have to put any money in gas.
Or building.
And I'm starting to get really good at it. It's
good.
So it's pretty exciting, really.
Incredible.
So yeah.
I got to tell you a couple of things that happened this week.
Oh yes, is that the weird stuff?
Stories? Yeah. There was what was this one? Oh yeah. Well, I was telling you about that, about all those extra nude cams making extra money.
That's crazy.
I mean, it
makes sense though.
The traffic from Washington State is up 204%. It's up 83% Illinois. But for some reason, it's down in Washington, D.C. by 29%.
But it adds more credence to my new word a few weeks ago, isobation.
Isobation, that's right.
Isobation.
That keeps
figure that one out.
I keep seeing that that cowboy flag, and I think it's a person.
I know, me too. I keep glancing at it.
Okay.
Because then you see the head for the bottle with the sports pub logo, and it looks like a person's head.
This happened in Peru.
What?
Or in Paraguay. Some lady they thought she had died. And they put a body bag and put her in the body bag.
Oh no!
She starts moving in the body bag. About 2 hours later, doctor said, "Oh, she's dead." And she had a heart attack, or her blood pressure went really low or high or whatever. But
did she fall? Did she die? Evidently,
no. She was still breathing. They opened up the bag. Wow. Then did you hear about that funeral home that switched bodies?
Yeah, they lost the body.
Oh my God! And it was two people with almost the same name died one day after the other, and one of them they got mixed. Oh man, big lawsuit on that.
That's terrible. That's so sad. But it does remind me of that joke the old man told us years ago about the guy in the blue suit and the guy in the brown suit.
Oh yeah, let me tell.
Go tell. I think it's a true story, man.
No, this is an old story from Flip Wilson. Flip Wilson did this story.
Oh, it's totally true. Then
he says he goes to this husband and this wife. Her husband died, and she takes him. They take the body to the funeral home. And so she comes out. A funeral director brings her out to show her the body and the suit that he's in, and he's wearing a blue suit. She's going, "What the hell is he doing wearing a blue suit? He hates blue." What do you mean? He doesn't. He's supposed to have a brown suit. He's supposed to have a brown suit. Why did you give him a blue suit? I'll be back in an hour, and he better have that brown suit on. Oh, okay. So an hour comes by, and she comes back, and there he is in the brown suit. He goes, oh, he looks so lovely. How'd you do it so fast? Oh, it was easy, lady. We just switched heads.
Switch the heads. That's pretty good.
Here, let me tell you one more Flip Wilson joke. This is like,
But that is terrible. They lost their
Oh, I know,
grandfather.
it's
Terrible
terrible.
story.
That's terrible story.
Yeah.
About 40 years. This is a joke from Flip. Anybody remember Flip Wilson? Was a black comedian. He was a clean.
If you know Flip Wilson, you're old.
You're old. Anyway, he said he was a couple of good jokes. He was this lady was in a alley, and this guy mugs her. Puts a gun to her and says, "Give me all your money." She goes, I don't have any money. You have money. All you old ladies have money. No, I don't. You better show me your money. I'm going to grab you all over just to look for it. So he starts touching her, man, grabs her boob, grabs everything, touches her ass and all that. He goes, damn, lady, you're right. You ain't got no money on you at all. He says, I know, but if you do that again, I'll give you a check.
Nice. What was the one about? I think it was Flip Wilson. He sees this guy, this kid. On
the train.
No, the one that he couldn't. He was like he couldn't talk. He was mute, and he tried to say, "Look,
on the
guy,
bus.
yeah, some guy stole $1 from him. He had $2. He stole $1. So Flip Wilson, wait, you can't talk and you can't scream." And he so no, I can't. So I took the other $1.
Well, this is one more Flip Wilson joke. I used to tell these in high school, man. So I haven't told this one in 40 years, but true story. This lady's on a train, and they're taking the train to Pennsylvania, and she's got her baby with her, and this drunk sits down, and he's, really drunk. He sits right across from her, and he looks at the baby, and he goes, what? Ma'am, that is an ugly baby. What? I mean, that is an ugly baby. What? And she gets all mad. She pulls the emergency cord, and the train just goes, stops, and conductor comes running on. What the hell's going on here? I don't have to ride this train. This man has insulted me. I don't have to take this ride at all. I can go on some other train. Ma'am, one thing that the Pennsylvania Railroad does not want to have is a disgruntled customer. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take this man, put him in another car, and we're going to buy you lunch and get you a banana for your monkey.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
True story.
Another true story.
Okay. Now, here's another story. Weird story.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That was just
more true stories coming up.
This group of these Amish people were having a big old party in Amish country, wherever that's at, and a bunch of them were charged with underage drinking.
Wow.
And violating the stay at home. None of them were staying at home. They were all, together. Well, we're Irish or Amish or whatever. Irish and Amish. It's the worst of the two kind. Irish and Amish, we don't know when to drink.
Wow.
And when we do drink, it's too much drinking. So anyway, they had a big old fight there. And then what else happened? One more thing here.
No kidding. That's crazy. A bunch of Amish kids.
Yeah, Amish kids. Yeah. One more thing, though. This lady.
Wild things.
This lady, for like 20 years, she had a strange cough and she could never get rid of it, stuff like that. So this doctor was down there checking her out for something in her body or doing an operation. And then they found a chicken bone had been stuck for 22 years in this one part of her throat, a chicken bone.
No way.
I think it would have been like dissolved by now or something, man.
Wow.
So that's the news of the weird, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Crazy.
What else going on? So, a true story about the UFO and all these other UFOs around. Last week, let me see, in the month of May already, and it's already the 4th, the 6th. By the way, happy birthday. Oh, that hurt. Hit me again. See me, hit me again. Oh, right there. Yeah. Pounded. Harder. Oh.
Golly, that's so weird. Is that better?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow. Did that help?
Yes, it does.
Wow.
I have a massage thing at home, and I've been putting all this analgesic on. It's just it's just the past 2 days.
Dang, that sucks. So that's the way you slept on it, huh?
I slept on it, pinched it or something. Then I lift weights and stuff in this, so some pressure.
Yeah.
Getting old.
It'll go away.
Hopefully, it will. What else is going on?
Did you know that if you put Saturn in a large bowl of water, it would float?
Saturn?
Mm-hmm. That's how not dense it is.
You mean the planet?
The planet.
It's gonna hell of a bowl.
I mean, it'd be a hell of a bowl, but
I mean, it doesn't float. It will float.
it would float.
It would.
I just read that somewhere. If you put Saturn in a giant bowl of water, it would float. That's how. What's the word for not dense? Undense.
Undense. Well, you put my ass in a bowl, I'm gonna sink. That's true. Oh, and I got a new floaty for my pool, man. Really cool.
Oh, cool.
Then I got these lights. I got disco lights on my pool.
Oh, neat. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that looks great.
Well, I
I saw something like that on Facebook.
They go around on the light, and I say, wait a minute. I flipped them onto the line like this, and they're flashing on my little roof thing. So,
hey, that's cool, man.
Things you do when you're locked up,
Huh.
But actually, I'll be going to work in about 2 years. I'm going to Delaware this week to go pick up my son.
Coolio. He's moving back to Texas.
I'm going to be probably the
Jason's coming back.
There might be 2 of us on the plane. I still have to wear a mask, and I'm going to take my little sprayer, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to get partially drunk because it's going to be like 4 or 5 hour trip.
That's long. I love that impassioned letter he wrote to his staff at the nuclear power plant.
Yeah,
it was wonderful.
It was good.
It was really neat. It was neat.
And so I do want to
you
say,
worked long 7 or 8 years at the power plant.
8 years. Yeah. So
wow.
I do want to say a shout out to my daughter Valerie. It's her birthday today.
Valerie, happy birthday! What is she, like 50?
I'm not gonna say anything, man. She, I called her and said, "Happy birthday! What are you doing?" I'm drinking a margarita right now. A friend brought me, and I'm watching a movie. And one thing I've learned in my house, you do not disturb the women when they're watching TV.
Yeah, it's really bad.
The world could be blowing up, burning down. UFOs could have landed on my yard.
But don't interrupt their soap operas.
And Saul, we want you here. Well, they're going to come next week. We'll get to 2 weeks. 2 weeks, Saul. I want you
Saul Choppa.
2 weeks.
I want to see, is he bringing his guitar?
No, he's going to bring his drums.
Bring your drums.
Bring whatever. Well, he can still sing.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Well, with our mask on.
I like his stuff, man. I like his style. Yeah,
he's always good.
He's got a little Jim Croce in him.
Yeah, he's always putting some good stuff online too.
Yeah.
Half the stuff I can't read it, but
he's a talented dude, man.
He is talented. Very talented. The whole family's talented.
We miss you, Saul.
Hey, hello. What else going on? Who else there? Oh, it's out that song. Doing good, my friend. Keep it up.
Is that Saul?
Yeah. No, it's some other Saul.
Saul? You better call Saul.
Saul 2.
Saul 2.
It's like that movie.
Saul 2. Saul 2. Damn.
If I'm doing this, it's because it feels better when I do this for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, keep close to the microphone. They kept losing a lot of our voice last week on this part, but the other part was okay, I guess.
Oh yeah, on Facebook, did our voices go in and out?
Yeah, because there's microphone. I got to get that little microphone connected in. It just
I got to get you a stand for that.
Yeah,
I got to find something.
Get my stand, but also there's a microphone that Art has. You can buy it. It's got a little, it's a little microphone.
Really, you can stick it on your phone.
Stick it on your phone, and it sounds much better.
Oh, we got.
That's why we do sound much better.
We got to find that. We got to find that.
And by the way, subscribe to our spot there on YouTube, you guys.
Yeah,
because it helps.
What can they do?
Yeah, just push subscribe. That's it. There's no
subscribe.
Money.
Damn it!
It doesn't cost you anything, but it means that you listen, and they'll let you know when we're on and stuff like that.
Subscribe, or we'll make you take a vaccine,
and then we'll maybe get you a little special on a hot dog or a hamburger or something over here.
Hey, yeah, maybe we do that.
I'm in pain.
Oh, that sucks.
That's why I'm going to look like this from now on. Hi. What's wrong? I'm a hunchback.
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
That's the way the smart people say it. Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Notre Dame. This man. Yeah. Anyway, what else going on? Let me see what else we got in here.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. This. We got this gum, which is Keats Blues, and look at that.
These are pretty great, man.
This is
I like this part right here.
I know that's like a Klingon. It's a Klingon thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Klingon. What else
got in there? Cool, man. We got space guns, folks. Space guns.
I always like this because I like the double barrel.
See, this one looks cool. I like the way this looks. See, that's something this is something you'd see in that movie. What was it?
Flash Gordon.
No, or Aliens and Cowboys.
Aliens and Cowboys. Yeah, that was
Flash Gordon too, though. Yeah.
What was I watching today? Some kind of alien movie today. Oh. I was watching Logan's Run. Remember Logan's Run?
Oh, yeah. What was that about?
Well, that was the one where,
that's an old
you
one.
lived to a certain age, 23 and something, and the red dot would come on, and they had to kill you. And you got to float up and do this thing, and they would you disappear. And so when you hit a certain age, nobody over there was nobody over 24 years old, and these guys had to go running and go get these people. Well, the best part about this was Jenny Agutter was in this.
Who?
Jenny Agutter.
I don't know.
Oh, wonderful actress from England. Anyway,
Wow.
and she was nude in the movie.
Nice.
Although they covered the parts because it was on this movie because on the channel it was on. But I tell you, I'd never seen it before. Right? Who is that again? Saul says Logan's what? What's this? Logan's out in the skits. What does it say? Logan's bar is on there. Wow, I gotta see.
Logan's Bar. What's that?
Oh, Logan's Run is the shit. Is what? Does that mean good?
Is that good? Is that good?
Is that good? Does the shit mean good? I'm
If
sorry.
it's the shit,
Oh, you know what's
it's
what's
good.
going on? You know what's
if
going
it's
on?
the shit, it's bad.
Now you know what's going on Saturday morning. You got to watch this if you haven't seen it before. It's Soylent Green.
Oh, it's coming on. The movie's coming on.
Yeah, again, you know, I mean, catch any time, but
It's an old movie, but it's a good
Soylent
movie.
Green.
Soylent Green.
Soylent Green. If you've never seen, you know,
We won't give it away if you
Remember-
haven't seen it.
Well, remember in the theater when you were in high school and you guys went to the movies, and if you went to the drive-in theater, nobody paid attention to the movie. You're all drinking and smoking and playing around.
Yeah.
How's that movie on? Oh, okay. And you know, so this is the one movie. Me and my buddies and girls and stuff. We went to the movies, and nobody said anything.
Wow, that's cool.
We're all
They want to use your rambunctious teenagers.
We're going here.
Yeah.
You want some wine?
It's a good old movie, man. It's like Andromeda Strain. When Andromeda Strain came out, freaked me out. Yeah.
Well, that was By the time I saw it, was but
I mean, you see him
but-
again, you think, God, I can't believe I
you
fell for that
gotta
movie.
you gotta watch Soylent Green.
You got to
and
keep an open mind, knowing that it was made
it's-
20, 30 years ago.
It's pretty close to it's pretty, not gonna tell you anything, but you gotta see it. Soylent Green, one of the classiest movies, but Logan's Run, it was okay, but for the time it came out, it was. But Jenny Agutter made the whole movie.
Wow.
All parts of her.
Huh. All parts of her. She had good parts.
She had good parts. Well, it was amazing to me when I was riding the bike the other day in that park. There was a lot of good looking women. Oh my God. And and you got I had my helmet on, my glasses on, didn't have a mask on, but I still got some.
We should
good
organize
looks.
a naked bike ride.
Oh yeah, right.
Me and you and women.
No way, man.
You're gonna be behind.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna be behind me.
My balls are already hurting in that thing, and I got them all tucked in there with those special pants,
Oh, that's nice.
And you want to say, well, ding, ding,
I gotta
ding,
get.
ding.
I gotta get some.
I
I
wouldn't
gotta
even
get
need
those pants.
I
man.
wouldn't even need my bell ringer on my handlebar anymore, man. 'cause
Dang.
My balls would be going.
It'd be like clackers. It'd be like clackers. Clackers. Some of y'all know what clackers are. That was
Clackers. We were
a
talking
great
about
toy.
last
We
week.
talked
Right,
about last
right,
week.
right,
Best
right,
toy
right.
ever, man.
Oh my God.
Most dangerous
clackers.
toy ever made.
Well, I tell you, we were dangerous because we would make those. We would play with swords. That's why I like swords.
Yeah, we stabbed each other a
We would
lot.
stab each other. We would make the guns with the
Sticks, rubber bands in the eyes.
And then of course your mom would always say, "I'm never gonna get you a BB gun because you're gonna shoot yourself in the eye."
So we got a pellet gun
Mom,
instead.
Look, I'm gonna hit myself. Yeah, we never had guns, which I'm glad.
No, we had plenty of BB guns and pellet guns.
No, we never.
Oh, yeah.
Our friends did. We never
No,
did.
we had pellet guns. I remember
No, we
that.
did.
Yeah, we
No,
did. I
We had
remember
pellet
Mike and I remember one time I felt
Well,
so bad.
I never got to play.
I shot at this little bird 'cause I couldn't do it. And I was literally 30, 40 yards away from this thing.
and you hit it.
And I hit it and it just falls right off the fence.
What kind of bird
I
was
shot
it?
it right through the neck. It was a little sparrow.
What an ass.
I felt so bad. I didn't think I was going to hit it.
Yeah. Well, and I can see you when you're up there in heaven. They got you at the gates and going. Remember that sparrow?
I'm pretty good at shooting guns.
How old
I'm
were you?
actually kind of good at
How old
it.
were you at the time?
I was like in second grade, I think.
Second grade. You had
Yeah,
the
well, you
little
had some BBs. We had a
sparrow.
pellet gun. I remember we had a pellet gun.
Remember that sparrow you shot? Yeah, that was God's
Yeah,
pet.
yeah, that was a
good bad move. Man,
It was
bad
Jesus,
move.
man.
It was
You
Jesus.
killed
bird.
Jesus,
You
man.
killed
He
Jesus'
came back as
bird.
a sparrow.
Oh well. Next. So let's do we're gonna do a portion of our show that I like to do every week. We're gonna go searching for Brenda.
Searching for Brenda.
Searching for Brenda. So we are out here in
dun.
space. We're all over space. Over here is Uranus. Over here is Venus. Oh, I can't point no more.
Oh, here, I'll do the
Armor.
pointing. I'll do the pointing.
There you go. So follow all
Just-
these points of stars. All those
Just
points of
tell
light.
us where it is. Now point to it.
We are gonna find. Oh, there she is, right there. I think. Oh, wait, it's going there. Right. Okay,
There she is, right there.
This is Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Oh, I love you so.
You're gonna tell us things we don't want to
We
know.
know quite things you're gonna know. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
We've been traveling across space for a zillion years. A zillion years we've been going out here.
Many years.
And we have not found the women. We found a planet full of women.
Yep.
And none of them were named Brenda. They're
Yep.
all named Cookie or Esmeralda or
Eileen.
Eileen.
They had one leg.
One leg, but nobody was named Brenda. Oh, wrong planet. So we went to another planet. There was nothing but guys and guys and guys. Only there was one girl. Her name was Melinda. Melinda. No. We're looking for Brenda. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are.
True story.
True story. Johnny Alien. And what is your name, sir?
Al Ian.
Al Ian is over here, ladies and gentlemen.
Al Ian.
And can you call right now, online right now, Mr. Moon? Can you call?
I don't know. You know what? I hope so, because I didn't realize my battery was getting really low. I got some left. Hang on, let me see what I got.
So half the time, you're in this profession, and half the time your equipment's never working right. Man, what's it, man? Can you call Mr. Moon? See if Mr. Moon is alive, and kicking. We're gonna see how he's doing. So how's everybody doing out there? I hope that the restaurants are opening up finally. I hope when this place opens up, we can have a beer and sing some karaoke somewhere, man. Tired of singing karaoke at home going, Mr. Summertime, Blue Moon.
Oh, I just got a message from Gretchen.
And what'd she say?
She goes, I didn't touch base with you again about the podcast tonight, so I didn't think you wanted me to come by. I says, oh, of course I do.
Well, anytime.
I put your whole love. You're always welcome. Sorry about that. Let's try next week.
That's right. Yeah, I can read my.
Yeah.
You actors are all the same.
She's doing some pretty good comedy work, man.
That's good. Where?
She's doing some good comedy work.
Why can't you do comedy?
She did some.
Hey, David Moon.
She did something she did something somewhere.
She did.
She went out of town, Fort Worth, and got paid for it or something like that.
She got paid for comedy?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think
as an opener?
25 or $50, but she got paid.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it was really cool, man.
Well, that's good.
She's getting pretty good at it. She's pretty funny.
I have to make that determination, sir. I have to watch her with it, because I'm very particular when it comes to people doing comedy.
Yeah, of course, man.
And
That's
actors
what you
and
do,
stuff.
man. That's what you do.
That's why sometimes I don't like going to see a local production sometimes of plays, because I just tear it apart. And say, oh my God. And some of them, I went to go see a Shakespeare play about a month or two ago. And like I said,
Here in town?
Yeah.
Where was it?
At the theater off of Fredericksburg. God, I can't remember the name of the theater. But there was an actress there that kept looking up in the sky. And I said, what's up there? Are her lines up there? To add drama to it. I hate that. It's just so amateurish.
Oh, wait. Was she outside? Was it outdoors? Was she looking at a UFO?
No.
Oh.
Oh, these are hurting my ears. So
yeah, that makes sense. Actors do that a lot.
Yeah, they do that a lot for drama. I did when we did that play at Church Theater. The girl would just continually look up in the sky. So I know they got ghosts here, but
she's looking for lines in the clouds.
I have no idea. Or they try to add drama. They watch too many 1920 movies or something. Is he there?
I don't know. I'm calling him right now.
What time you got?
One ringy dingy. 10 o'clock.
All righty. I told him 10 o'clock. Let's see if Mr. David Moon is here, because we're still on Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien looking for David Moon.
Wait.
Hello?
Wait. Is he there? Mo, are you there?
Hello?
Hello?
I don't think you're ready. Oh, wait. He's coming out. He's coming out of hibernation.
He's coming out of What the hell is that? Is that Mo?
Yeah, is that David Moon?
Is that David Moon?
Hello?
This is the Corona Sancho.
Corona Sancho.
El Corano Sancho.
David Moon. What are you doing?
What are you doing, Mr. Moon? It is a full moon tonight.
I'm chilling with my lovely bride and chilling.
Wow, you sound sober.
Yeah. And a full moon, David Moon is
It's a full
tonight.
moon, David Moon.
I said, have you been drinking all these? There's no, just smoking. Oh, okay. I guess you can't come to the show then.
Look outside the window and you will see
A beautiful
the
moon.
meteor shower. Tonight's the last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'll be able to see it because
I
the
didn't
sky's
know
been kinda
that.
clear.
So glad
Yeah.
you told me.
A lot of people have been seeing it.
And you guys are science fiction nuts.
Hey,
Good job.
we're indoors. We have our own stars back here.
You could
man.
use a skylight in this room.
We do have our lights that go back and forth. No, I know it's a beautiful full moon. What is anything?
Gotta go. I'm in the middle of a show.
What do you
All
say?
right, he's in the middle of the show. What are you watching?
TV. Bye.
See, I don't know what it is.
Ah.
I don't know what it is with Peñas and Martinez's, but do not bother them if they're watching the show. I said, hey man, this is live. I got something important to say. Oh man, it's a streaming. You can see it again. It's on Hulu. Come on.
For those of you, if you've ever seen the show Deputy, there's a young actress on there who plays Stephen Dorff's daughter. Her name is Valeria Hudigi. I can never say her last name. Hudigi.
Hudigi.
Oh, God, I never got the last name. She was one of my actresses I coached for a couple of years.
All right.
Yeah, she's
Pretty
playing
good,
Stephen Dorff's.
man.
Very, very talented.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Valeria Hudigi.
Hudigi.
Yeah,
So what else
good,
going
good little actor.
Good luck. Well, I tell you what, I tried to find something interesting in this book last week, and all of it to me wasn't interesting because I've read them all. I've known all these stories, but hit me again, Stevie, please hit me. Okay, it's better.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's okay. It's all
It feels a
right.
little less tense.
Oh my God,
That's yeah, that's kind of.
I got these massagers at home. I went and bought one at Goodwill. I love Goodwill. So I can go find
I love Goodwill. I'm so glad. So they're opening up. They're taking stuff down. Huh?
Yeah. I took some. I've been carrying shoes and stuff in the
There's
back
probably
of my
a few more
car.
things I can get rid of.
A few more things. And did you see that one guy that went into he went into a San Diego grocery store wearing a Ku Klux Klan hood? That was his mask. I'm surprised somebody went in there with the Cowboys mask.
That's terrible.
It's
kind of funny though. It's funny though.
Oh, come on.
It's terrible.
Pretty looking, people are just crazy.
Well, I heard he was black though. That's a weird part.
No. yeah, it really was.
That's so tasteless though.
It was very tasteless.
Wow.
Let me see. Matahari. Remember Matahari? No.
Yeah, Matahari.
She was a spy. She
was
Yeah.
kind of like the guy that did the Gong Show.
Yeah. Who's that? Aaron.
Chuck Barris.
Hello, Aaron. ¿Cómo estás, Aaron? Thank you for watching tonight. I want to thank all my people who watch Coast to Coast and also in New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah.
My niece is
Ooh, I
out there.
touched my face.
Australia. No, New Zealand. New Zealand and what's the other one? Alaska. There's only 788,000 people in Alaska.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we've got 20 million people here in Texas. 788,000. And all of them, that every year, true story, 60,000 people are missing in Alaska every year.
Then that means after like 10 years, there wouldn't be anybody there anymore.
Pretty much. Well, they keep screwing and everybody keeps having babies. So, but
not that many people every year.
No,
it couldn't be that many.
60.
Maybe over the history of the state,
No.
that many people.
60, they say.
No.
Well,
60,000 people every year. No.
Well, that's maybe it was 6,000. I mean, it was in, I was reading on the internet.
But I know a lot of people go missing out there.
Well, a lot of people. There's a lot of great book written by this author who's written like about 7 or 8 books, 5 books, on all the people that get disappeared from the forest.
Yeah,
and the U.S. Forestry Department.
They don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
If I was a UFO, I would totally abduct people from forests. That'd be a great place
You'd
to
be
take
talking to somebody
Totally
behind you, a kid, a woman, a man, and also they're gone.
them.
And they go searching for them. They're just gone.
It's like
they fell into a hole or they fell into some void. And
it's like
gone.
you're hiking with your wife. You go, honey, did you bring the cheese whiz? Honey, where are you, honey?
Well, she's gone. I'm not going to go looking for her.
Damn it! I need some cheese whiz.
I need some cheese whiz.
Damn it, honey! Why'd you have to get abducted by a UFO?
I tell you, cheese whiz.
Leave the cheese whiz.
Who came up with that first?
I don't know, man. It doesn't even sound good, but it tastes good.
If you put that stuff in a bottle,
it's one of those things that sounds terrible, but tastes all
put
right.
one of those aerosol things on it, it'll ruin the air, but it'll taste good going down. Right?
Cheese whiz.
Like everything else we've done to our earth.
Wasn't that right? Wouldn't that was like cheese in a can, wasn't it?
Cheese in a can, yeah. Well, we used to eat all the time in high school was bean dip. The Frito-Lay bean dip.
Frito-Lay. I still know what that tastes like. I still taste it to this day. It's so good.
Yeah, with chips. Oh my God.
And then when Doritos came out and we had bean dip, God, we were in heaven, man.
Yeah, because the potato keep breaking.
Yeah. Potato chips don't work in bean dip.
We need something stronger to dip the beans out, man, because we're beaners and we like to eat beans.
And it's nacho cheese.
And nacho cheese, Oh, here's the book I was looking for.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, that's the stuff I wrote last week, but I was looking for something to write on. I was written a piece of paper.
That's kind of neat. That book is all blank pages and you write stuff in it?
Well, actually, this belonged to when my dad, his girlfriend, when he was at the nursing home in Corpus. This was her book.
Really? That old lady he flirted with?
Yeah. Well, they were married supposedly.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
I met her once. She's really sweet.
Yeah, she was very nice. I mean, my dad was 77, and had a girlfriend. She was like 85.
She was older.
I don't know. Who knows? They probably just looked at each other.
By that age,
is that yours?
Really? Who's
I don't
older?
know. Is that yours? I don't know. What is it? I don't know.
It's my foot.
It's my foot and it's going.
No, that's your
nuts.
foot. Whose foot is that?
Whose foot is it? Okay, now I got a big book here. Big book. We're gonna find some here. Find something, Steve.
Find something to read.
Find something strange.
Okay.
Because this is Strange Nights, and you are listening to Strange Nights right here at pubsportsradio.com, right off of St. Mary's and Parita. And they didn't have a first Friday this past week, but hopefully we'll have maybe in June. You know, we can still have one. Everyone just kind of keeps, you know, don't get too close. I mean, it's still out there. It's a respiratory disease, and but you know, we're doing pretty good here in Texas. I mean, what, less than 1,000 people have died in the state of Texas. That's incredible. That is incredible.
And it's probably going to turn out 30% of them didn't die of COVID.
Yeah, they can die of something else. You know, a lot of them have underlying, but it's still a disease and it's still catchy. And it's just, you know, they're finally realizing that they might even have
the numbers were wrong.
They might even have a hopefully, but still, I think it was good that the sports thing. I mean, just imagine if we'd have done all the sports thing and all that, people would be close to each other. I mean, sports are hurting right now. Oh my God. A lot of things are hurting, but the sports, oh my God, I miss golf, I miss basketball, I miss baseball.
Hey, let me read
Hockey.
something here.
What? Go ahead.
I just looked at it. Let me see what this is. It's called Morton's Ghost.
Morton Ghost.
Morton Ghost.
Morton
Okay,
Ghost.
let me see if I can do this right and talk into the mic at the same time. An apparition that was apparently witnessed repeatedly in a house in Cheltenham in the final quarter of the 19th century.
Uh-huh.
Often considered the best attested example of an apparitional haunting. The Morton Ghost was the apparition of a woman, which members of a family named Despard claimed they saw repeatedly between 1882 and 1889 in their house in Pittville Circus Road.
Pittville what?
Pittville Circus Road in Cheltenham, England. The family was given the pseudonym Morton in a report on the haunting published by the Society for Psychical Research in the proceedings under the title Record of a Haunted House. It was claimed that the apparition was seen by 17 people and heard by 20. Rosina Despard described the figure as that of a tall lady dressed in a black of a
the Llorona.
In black of the Llorona scares the heck out of me.
Llorona.
Of a soft woolen material. Judging from the slight sound in moving. That's interesting.
What?
So they could tell the type of fabric by when she moved, the sound it made.
It made like your pants are swishing.
Yeah, like like when we used to wear corduroys.
Yeah. I'd have an orchestra every week.
Yeah. You have never wear corduroys. You don't know what it sounds like when your thighs rub together.
Yeah, man.
And it goes.
Yeah, and I had skinny legs.
Yeah. Well, it's because we were bow-legged. No, we're just pigeon-toed or something like that. Anyway, so this is real short. I'll finish it up. The face was hidden in a handkerchief held in the right hand. A portion of a widow's cuff was visible on both wrists, so that the whole impression was that of a lady in widow's weeds.
Widow's weeds?
I don't know what that means.
Widow's weeds?
Widow's weeds. I don't know what that means. Some kind of clothing, I guess. There was no cap on the head, but the general effect of blackness suggests a bonnet with a long veil of blood.
This ghost had a boner, ladies and gentlemen. The first recorded one we've ever seen.
First ghost boner.
It was this big.
First ever recorded ghost boner.
Ghost boner. Oh my God. Nothing was there. That's what we figured.
I got to come up with a word. I think I just did.
Yeah. What was it? Ghost boner?
Ghost boner.
That's right. That's why you think you're gonna do it for the old girl, your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, and all of a sudden it's gone. That's a ghost boner. Okay.
Wow, that's.
I got a great story about a boner.
Nice.
I got a great story.
That was a hell of a segue.
Well, it was a good segue.
That was a segue.
That's a segue. My sister Debbie in 8th grade, she went to Cortez High School, same high school in Phoenix, Arizona, that Alice Cooper, when she went to school with Alice Cooper.
I thought it was Moon Valley.
No, Moon Valley is where I went.
Oh, I thought Alice Cooper went to Moon Valley.
No, he went to Cortez.
Oh, okay,
man.
sounds
Cortez.
right. Okay, sounds right. Okay.
That's where he started the band.
Yeah.
In fact, I heard they started the band just as a group. They were supposed to do a talent show, so a bunch of guys got instruments together. They just got up there, started going, dang, 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 and all of a sudden, hey, you guys are good. But anyway,
I learned how to sing that song that you gave us, Preston, last week. The "You and Me" by Alice Cooper. I'm going to do it for. It's such a pretty song.
Well, I told her a funny story about a boner. She said, boner? What's a boner? Well, ask Greg Hall. So Greg Hall at that time happened to be the number one coolest guy in school. And right there in the middle of the bus at the end of school, she was in the middle of the bus and she said, and my sister was great looking. She still is. And she says, Greg Hall, yeah, what's a boner?
So he showed her his and his 3
No,
inches. He goes, this is the perfect
right there
one.
in the middle of the
All
bus.
all 3 inches.
What's a boner? And he felt like 2 inches tall, and she felt like an inch tall. It was like, oh man, she wanted to kill me. He wanted to kill me too because I was in Boy Scouts with him.
Man, you made her. That's funny.
It was.
So that's funny.
Yeah, she actually went to Greg Hall. What's a boner?
That's about her.
It's like, well, this one girl, excuse my language, but I did a joke and I put the word cunt in there. She says, what's a cunt? Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that online, but I'm sorry. Preston, we don't like to talk dirty, but every now and then mud gets in here.
No, we like to talk dirty. We just try not to.
We try not to. Yeah. You filthy animal.
You filthy animal. You filthy animal.
You filthy animal.
I got to come up with a word. I got to come up with a word.
Yeah, you got to come up with a
I'm
word.
losing time here.
Well, that's okay. We could have something to do with tissues. Here we are. These are 2 ghosts in the night.
It's so weird. It's got
It was that lady.
Oh
Look.
man.
Look. There's
Hey.
that ghost boner.
It's an albino llorona.
It's an albino llorona. Man, I always use just
The
there's a
lloronas.
creek out here in on going on 10th called Screaming Halloween.
Oh.
Hollering Woman
No,
Creek.
Woman Holler Creek or Woman Hollering Creek or something
Woman
like that.
Hollering Creek or Hollering Woman Creek.
Yeah, where
And
is that? Where am I seeing that?
It's on the way to 10 on the way to Houston, and the story goes that
Woman Hollering Creek or something.
some Indian group, Comanches, were had attacked her wagon train or whatever, and they had grabbed her woman. They were killing people, and they grabbed her baby and threw the baby into the creek. So she went screaming into the creek to save her baby, and they thought it was funny. Because they grabbed the baby again and threw the baby back into the creek, and she was hollering and went back in and dove back in and saved the baby, and so they let her go. They let her and the baby go because they were laughing their head off because this woman had saved their baby, and they thought it was so funny. I mean, Indians, even though back then they had a sense of humor. We all had a sense of humor. Oh, did you see the way that head just kind of rolled down? Ain't that funny?
Damn.
We got to find humor in everything, ladies and gentlemen. Even atomic jokes. Come on. So have you come up with a word yet?
I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Getting close to my word.
I hate that one.
I got 13 minutes.
13 minutes. When it gets close, it's like,
it takes a lot of brain cells,
I
man.
don't know what to
I've had to
do,
come up with a word every week.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure, man. It's a lot of pressure.
You know what we have done this week?
What?
And I didn't bring any of my my other. I forget.
We need to bring back your little space alien guy. I miss him.
I keep forgetting the space alien face. So,
oh, you got to bring him next
so
week.
I'll tell you what.
I'll try to remember. I'll try to remind you. I'll try to send you a text.
We will do some. We will do Ask an Alien right here because I am an alien face. So go ahead. Wait. We'll start all over again. Here we go.
I don't know if it's gonna be the same without space guy.
Without space guy, but
and I loved the space
dummy
bong last week.
Yeah.
It was cool.
It was a space bong.
It looked like a space bong.
Okay. Ask an alien.
Ask an alien. Ask a spacey alien.
Ask a spacey
and he
alien.
might not tell you the answers that you want.
So you have your first question, sir, for the Ask the Alien?
Yes. So like, do aliens do radio shows where one of the aliens have to come up with a word every week?
Yes. They call them dictionarius.
Wow.
That's the word, dictionarius.
Dictionarius.
It's part of the dictionary, but it's dictionarius.
Dictionarius.
Okay, that's a good one.
Wow.
I like that. I got another. Okay. Okay, I got a question here. You put on the alien ice.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm not ready. Okay, I got a question for the alien. Sir.
Yes.
You are, sir.
Yes.
Are you sure?
What?
Are you, sir?
Yes.
I said, sir.
No.
Did I say woman?
What?
Are you an alien, sir?
Yes.
What kind of alien are you?
We went from outer space.
Well, I'm glad that's been established.
Yeah, man, from outer space.
So,
yeah, I'm from outer space, man. Yeah,
yeah. Check it out, man. So, what kind of alien are you? A good alien or a bad alien?
I'm a neutral alien.
A neutral alien. Does that mean you neutralize people, or you're just neutral to their feelings, or you're neutralize what? What does that mean? Neutral. You're neutral.
I'm a neutralian, which is my word of the week, by the way.
Oh, neutralian.
I'm a neutralian.
A neutralian.
I'm right between Uranus and your Venus. They used to call me Taint.
Taint neutralius. I'm a neutralius.
But it's true. I
What?
taint a human.
He's taint, not a human.
I'm a neutralian.
He's a neutralian. He can't understand which way to go. Should I go to the ass or should I go to the other way?
That's pretty good. Wasn't it?
Should I go to the ass or should I go to the other
I'm a
way?
neutralian.
He does look neutralian to me, ladies
My
and gentlemen.
middle name is Taint.
His middle name is neutralian. Thank you. Ooh, wow, that's a good one.
I'll dance to that.
I'll dance to that. Okay, so I got I got another question.
Any more questions? For
Yes, sir. I got another question for you.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
So, I notice you have very small nostrils because you look like typical gray. You're a typical gray alien, just like Rod Serling. He's a typical gray alien.
Well, the reason
Rod Serling
reason-
never said gray alien. He never even said alien. So what?
the reason we have small nostrils
Yeah.
is because the women on our planet smell really bad.
I didn't say that, you alien women. I didn't say that to you. Okay?
That's why they wear makeup and
That's why they made
and perfume.
and perfume. Well, that's true. That's true. I guess when they say, and they don't have asses either. So when they can't really put each other down, well, stick your nose up your ass. Well, if I had a nose and an ass, I'd do that.
Yeah. The brown nosing joke never worked on our planet.
It never worked. Never, because we
People
were
go-
gray nose.
People look at you and go, what?
What? Stick that up your hose with the rubber nose with the rubber hose.
What did I just say?
I think. Oh, you neutral.
I just saw that in a movie the other day.
What?
I was with Morris. I forgot what the movie was.
What?
And there was this one space alien guy.
Yeah.
And this one of the heroes goes, well, now I'm just going to put my foot
right up your ass.
Oh, he goes, you want me to put my foot right up your ass? and then the space alien looks at him and goes, am I supposed to answer this question? What are you talking about? It was hilarious.
say hello to
I forgot
Curly.
the dang movie, but it was the funniest thing. Who? Curly? Who?
Curly.
Hi, Curly.
Damn it! I hate losing my microphone.
Oh my God, he lost his mic and his ears.
Week I have some kind of problems with this stuff. Man, 'cause I just don't know how to keep it on my head.
All right, any more questions for the space alien?
I do have another question.
Okay, I'm ready.
Because Mr. Curly just came on.
Hi, Curly.
I was very proud to tell him I bought 30 beers for $17.
Wow, that's pretty good. Where'd you do that?
Yeah, there, that Rolling Rock. I love that Rolling Rock.
Rolling Rock's
man.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's a Pilsner. It's a Pilsner. Well, my other friends, they like to drink. They like to drink that real cheap. What's that guy's name?
Keith Stone. Keystone.
Oh, we used to drink Lone Star Light a long time.
I used to love that character.
So I do have another question. Do aliens drink beer? Do you drink any kind of beer or any kind of alcohol?
We do have what we call moonshine.
Moonshine or moonshine?
No, we actually go to the moon and get it. God, it was really good sales. Really good sales on the moon.
Really good. So you go to the moon, huh?
You get like 18 beers for $12.
18. Are they big? Are they big? Are they to
Well,
go?
they're really big. Yeah.
Are they to go?
They're to go, but the thing is, you gotta make sure they're secure because they'll float away.
They float away.
Yeah.
Then you got to shoot them down.
You gotta shoot them down. Then they get,
Then you got to shoot them down.
all the satellites. The next thing you know,
That's my beer.
the space station goes, hey, look, it's a Rolling Rock.
It's a Rolling Rock. That's a good one. All right, man.
All right, Space Alien signing out.
Space Alien
Johnny
signing out.
Alien.
No,
Johnny Alien.
He wasn't Johnny Alien. He was just an alien.
Oh,
hit me again, Stevie. Hit me again, please. Harder.
Does that really help?
Yes, it does.
That's crazy.
I need a assist.
That was hilarious. Your head
I need
was hitting the
somebody
mic and
to
going,
do-
gunk.
I need somebody to do a roping, with the elbow like this, and they try to get that pinch that nerve.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Almost kind of like when you go like that.
So what I do at home sometimes, I get against the corner, I go boom, boom, boom. It's like going,
Wow, it did seem like you got that's
it's like looks like I'm trying to
I'll
screw
be
the
okay by
wall
tomorrow.
backward. Oh, it's gonna be a couple days. I don't know.
that's
So I got these massage things, and
I did that once, and I
So
couldn't-
tonight
I
I'm
couldn't
gonna-
turn my head to the right.
I'm gonna drink about 5 shots
like
of
a week.
tequila tonight.
Couldn't go like that.
And there's Carly. There's somebody on the phone there. Is that Edward? I think that's Edward.
Hi, Edward. Edward who?
I don't know. I see this. Oh, I see this. Oh, that's my leg. There's something else going on. Oh, I can't tell who that is. Oh, that's Faith. How you doing, Faith? Kind of caught us at the end here, man, because we've been having a good time all night.
And it's come by fast.
Yeah, that's my fun. What time is it?
It's 10:23.
10:23. We got another 5 more minutes of bull stuff. We're going to be telling you
I just want you all to know you don't want to watch this show and look for intellect. Just if you look at
that, there's no intellect.
there's no intellect in the show.
Intellectualism.
And if you look for
went
intellect,
out the door.
you're just not very intellectual.
It never came in.
if you're expecting intellect.
Because when you have adult guys playing with space guns, what can I say? Anyway,
Guys play with space guns.
and I say
You're
adult.
doing a hell of a good job, Eddie, for being in pain, man. Jeez.
For being a pain, I got
And
paid,
being
but-
a pain.
A pain. Oh, well, thanks for showing up. I was going to do this all by myself.
Oh no,
man.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, I
was
was running a little bit late.
I was going to be self-erotic by myself. You know,
He was gonna do some isolation.
isolation, isolation exercises. 1, 2, 1,
One,
2,
two,
1,
one,
2,
two,
1,
one,
1, 1, 2. All right.
It's like one day this girl goes, true
What?
story. She goes,
What'd you say?
Steve, you ever had a name for your penis? And I thought to myself, I've never named it. I've never named it. Never even thought it.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But I have been inclined to call it. Oh my God!
Yeah.
True story. That actually happened.
Yeah, you said that, but she didn't say that.
No, she did. She goes, "Oh my God!" So that's what I call it now.
Well, let's just put the little initials OMG. That would
OMG.
work.
That's
OMG.
OMG.
So, what do you? I call mine GMO. You're OMG. I'm GMO.
I knew it. It's
God, put it back.
GMO. You don't know GMOs. You don't want any GMOs in your food.
No, it says God,
Damn.
please put it back.
That's funny.
You know, and then
God, put it back.
God, please.
I
put
don't
it
want
back.
this one. Give me another
No,
one.
I've never had a name for my.
Never
thing,
thought
you
about
know?
it. Never occurred to me.
I don't think do girls call their boobs anything? Do they have any name for
No,
their
but
boobs?
a lot of girls have names for their JJs.
for JJs, but I mean for the doobies up on top. I mean, do they
They
have
usually
names?
call them twins,
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you got two there,
which is not true because most girls have two different size boobs. Yeah.
Well, I
Joseph, come on in, come on in. What we have here is Joseph, folks. How you doing,
How you doing,
baby?
man? Say hello. Say
You
hello.
look good. You look good. How's the music business?
It's great.
Good, man.
Good.
Keep me posted if you're playing, if you're on YouTube, anything. You let me know what you're doing, man.
Yeah, man. Listen.
And we're gonna do our video someday.
Things are a little quiet right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good. We're gonna do a video. I'm gonna play a funny Dracula.
Yes.
a funny Dracula.
Yeah, because
A video?
Dracula's very funny.
A video. What kind of
He's
video?
what? He's what?
Funny Satan.
A what?
Satan. Funny Satan.
Sagan, like Carl Sagan?
Carl Sagan. Satan. Satan.
Oh,
Is that-
funny Satan.
is
Oh,
that-
that's it. Funny Satan. Satan.
So, are you with Satan?
I'm Satan. Yeah, I learned it all from Church Lady.
Cool.
I can't wait.
Church lady.
Yeah, Church Lady. I'm funny
You
Satan.
don't even know what church lady is.
Satan,
Oh, all
Satan,
right.
Funny.
He never even heard of church
What?
lady.
It's great to see
I
you.
love you,
You too,
bro.
man. See
I'll
you
talk
later,
to you
man.
soon, Joseph. You look great, bro.
We have a door here that anybody just comes in.
Anybody could come in.
Anybody can come
We love it.
We
We
love
love
it.
it.
When the bar was here, we waved these good-looking women come by.
Yeah.
They just go, "Oh, hi."
Yeah,
And keep
they're
going.
so not impressed by us.
They never are. I'll tell you what can I say. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we've been having a good time tonight. Thank you for coming out. You've been
We
listening
love
to
you all
PubSportsRadio.com.
out there
say it
in
one more time.
YouTube land. We got CBD, stress, anxiety, joint pain, PTSD, insomnia. The stuff really works, folks. Natural Heights, 1880 Nacogdoches Road, 210-592-1060. Natural Heights. Give them a
Yes.
call.
You are been listening to
This-
Pub Sports Radio right here at South
Southtown 101,
Southtown
baby.
101
Hola,
at St. Mary's
hola.
and Frida. It's just still serving dinner till 10 o'clock. Yeah, well, 10 o'clock's our past, I think. But all week long, great food here. Coming down and have some food. Now you take some food to go. Things are opening up.
Food here is great, folks.
Take care of all those little businesses out there, man.
And remember,
Excuse me, but screw the big chains.
never
you know?
look
You don't
at,
need to go to the big chains and eat. Man.
Never-
Go to those little places. Although I like Bill Miller's,
Yeah.
you know, but
Oh, yeah, I love
go
Bill
eat at
Miller.
all
Oh, I
those little
love me some
places,
Bill Miller,
man.
yeah.
Keep those people going, and we'll help each other out. And
how about that? How about that,
we're
lady?
gonna look at this years later. I'm gonna go, where the hell were you for 2 months? You know,
How about
that's
that
what
lady
we're-
that
What?
got put in jail, man, in Dallas?
Oh, for what?
and,
For opening up her
yeah.
place. Yeah, well, that's gonna happen.
yeah, but that
So-
judge was so
yeah,
arrogant.
I know.
You got to
yeah.
apologize. Yeah, screw you, bro.
Yeah, right. Eat this.
But remember,
Look at all the hairy people. No one's
And-
got. We all got to get a haircut.
yeah, right? You know, now we all look like
I'm not gonna cut my hair. I tried that one time. Looked like crap.
See, that's the plot. They want us all to look like ZZ Top.
Yeah, the women too.
Yeah, the women too. But remember,
Okay, oh, God.
never look a neutralian in the eye.
Never look a neutralian in the eye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to PubSportsRadio.com. My name is Udaldo Ipena. I want to say thank you so much for the Mr. Engineer in the back. Mr.
Preston,
You can catch us on
right.
YouTube. We're there
YouTube.
all week long. Look for Strange Nights. We got our other shows are on there. We're also live on Facebook. I hope they came out good. And I want to thank everybody that listened to us. And,
Hola, hola, hola.
and say good night.
Good night. And don't worry, next week will be funny.
Next week will be funnier.
We're trying.
And we're going to have some other people here, okay? Good night.